Hello. Cut myself again. So I'm going to take that off. Hi Ron. Hi Warren. Hi Suzanne. Hello Purple Fairy. Hello Amy. Will too. Blimey. Look at that. Natasha. Stephen. Si. Crikey. You lot don't hang about, do you? Cut myself again. Hi Mark. I haven't done it and I might as well stick that back on. I know. 18 already. There's Scott and David. David Lister. Now then, I know, I recognise your name. I finished off a couple of orders. I think you've got a couple more orders still coming, David, with some prints and that in it. Because I see your name on one. So you'll be getting yours in within 2 days. Hello, Chris. Chris Ball, Spencer, Chris Spree. Phew, glad you're okay. Just emailed to ask. I know. How many of you have been emailing and texting me already? What's going on? Are you all right? You all right? Hi, Mick. Hello, RJ. Whack over and hit that button while you're on. Just trying to answer a load of you now. What was that one? On the case. Oh, I know who that is. That's Andy. Info. Just a minute. Create new contact. See, when you text me, I put your contact, or I try to, in my phone every time. Hello, Jack. Nice to see you. Yeah, I did text Amy and ask if he was having problems. Or the texts are flying all over the place. People think I'm summing it up. No, it was right. So what had happened was, you know how, hello Mark's British Coins. You know how the other day we had I put up my old iPad, didn't I? And then I lost my new iPad, so I think Andy won it, and I didn't send it to Andy straight away because in case over the weekend I thought, oh, if I can't find mine. Then I found mine on Sunday. So this morning I'm trying to wipe the iPad I'm sending to Andy. And I've hit the button and I've wiped it, and then hello Daniel, and then I've picked it up again a little while later, and it's all there. And I'm thinking, well, why didn't that work? So I'm getting Kelly on it. We're trying to figure out what's going on, pressing all sorts of buttons to try and wipe it, reset it back to factory settings. Can't work out why. I've already pressed these buttons and it ain't happening. So anyway, it's now 5 to 12 and I'm running around looking for my iPad now to pick up. Hello Lorna. Running around looking for my iPad. A lot of your stuff I've finished off this morning, Lorna, so there's a big package coming to you. So I've grabbed my iPad to come on, and my iPad, my new one, as it were, the one I'm using, not sending to Andy, is the one that I picked up and mistakenly wiped. Just wiped my own iPad. Instead of wiping the one I'm sending to Andy, I just wiped my own one. And I picked that up at 5 to 12 and realised that, and it's like, oh no, look what I've done. That's why I picked the other one up and it didn't look like it was wiping. Well, it wouldn't. I've wiped the wrong one. Hi, Chris. So, like a div, it's like, oh no, what am I going to do now? Because I can't do the live, I've just wiped it. So I've just had to, fortunately, there's a thing where you can just put your phone next to it and it will start copying everything over. So I literally just had to redo my iPad from the beginning. So at the moment it's downloading all the programs and everything that was on it is re-downloading that's off the iCloud backup. What a numpty. I fancy that. Down, just wiping the wrong one, picking up the wrong one and wiping it. Old iPad picks up info from the new one. Yeah, it's just that I deleted the new one instead of the old one. Deleted the wrong one. Anyway, that will be off to. Hello, Chloe. That will be off to. What was his name? Did I say? Alan, I think. Whoever I just said anyway. That'll be off to him. Right. So. Remember the conversations we was having yesterday about things like what we're doing with the new coins and how we're going to start listing them, and we're going to be listing them as fast as we can so people can choose their numbers and so on. So she's done about 5 more, so you've now got the 5 RAFs just about done, and she's just finishing off the packaging for the last RAF, I think. So the 5 RAFs are up. So if you want to choose your number, if you're following the numbers and you want to reserve your numbers, the RAFs are up. Go and reserve your numbers. And remember, it makes sense with raffles or with numbered items. Choose it, buy it, pay for it. If you don't want to risk losing the number. Right, was there anyone else I haven't answered first? And got the new investments as well. Some new investments came in, so I know you're on because I've seen you on. That's in. Thanks a lot. We'll be processing that probably over the next couple of days. I just won the latest print giveaway. My email address is Lucy and Darby. I think I did that one. Info. Create new contact. Lucy and Darby. Oops. That's another one answered. Any more left? Daniel Wallace, here we go. Let's get a bunch of settle out of that one. Oh dear, I'm going to need to go and get another plaster. Can I swap sold out judo for one of them? Alright. Just going to go and get a plaster. Tell you what, there's a little print. I found some little prints, nice, little ones. If you'd like to win a mystery print, little tiny one, I'll show you what it is in a minute. Just type the word claret and we'll get one of the moderators to sort it out. Hi Simon. Excuse me a sec. Kelly just went, rushed out to get me tablets, and there's a couple of tablets I've run out of. You don't want me kicking the bucket on screen, do we? They're making it easy to get into. I'll have a look at comments in a minute. Hi everyone, yes, Bailey's a little miracle dog. She's fighting, started to eat and can walk, so very much looking forward to seeing her later. Oh, that's brilliant. Who is Mick and how will he interview people? Hello Simon. Mick does our articles for us. He's a writer, and we're wanting to put together an article for all of the people that have volunteered to find out what it was like from your own point of view, etc. And you know, if you was championing, say, your website or your channel or a good cause, then it's another opportunity to get a little bit more exposure for it again. See? Good choice of words. I don't even know who's moderating this morning. Is it Warren? Whoever's two, TGBCH at outlook.com, and then you put FAO Mick, and then John will forward it to Mick. Okay, Amy, can you check Phil's from last night? He won the 2 o'clock draw, Cup of Rosie. Don't think it's gone in. Was that for the £50 or for that? Was that for the? Was the 2 o'clock one for? Oh yeah, no, 2 o'clock will be for the £50. Okay, so could you check that Phil got that, please, Amy? Ron M. I always forget who you are, Ron M. So text me again. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Ron M on your contact. Just bear with me a second. What was the other tablet I did now? No. I'll catch up in a minute. I'll relax a bit in a minute. Got a code for you, right? TUES, choose, capital letters, TUES 3100, and you can use that on the new ones that Amy's been listing. So she's been doing. So if you want your numbers on the RAFs, for when we do the RAFs, they're now available to reserve your number. Is that, yeah? Today I've been sorting out this morning, rushing around sorting out lots of missings. You know, lots of ones that have been hanging around. Lorna's was one of them. I think one of you Chris's was one of them. Coming on its way. That's that customer sorted. Lovely. How do you do all of this whilst being on? Let's have a look. This Chris, I guess. If you're waiting for one, Chris Spree, yeah, I think it was you. I'm not buffering my end. People watching this on playback, I can't remember. I can't imagine what's going through their mind just sitting and watching me text people. Right, so we've got that one out. Choose 1330. Ron M. What was Ron M texting me for? Where is he? Is this one? Oh, is he on it? Is he WhatsApp? Yes. Points. Oh, yeah. Right. How do you edit this? Edit. Save. Get in there. Gotcha. Done for you, Amy. Right, that's up to date on those. Up to date on all the text messages. Now we've got to go over to the WhatsApps. Anybody sent me any videos? That's brilliant, Suzanne. Thank you very much. And you can send the code over. Yeah. On now. And thanks. That's all the bloody messages up to date. Right, now I can look at what's going on here. Right, just bear with us now and let's go back down here. Olands didn't get the circulated Gruffalo. No, nobody will get that yet, Olands. It's like an advance order until we launch. Once we launch, I'll send it to everybody. It's just to protect everybody, really, with the pricing of it. And we're going to do that with each one. And we're putting them up now, so people can go and reserve the numbers if you want specific numbers of each release that we do. But every time we launch, that's when we'll send them. Hello, Lee. Are all the ephemera numbers starting at 201 now? No, they should be starting at 101. If there's something that's not done yet, every coin, every ephemera should all be 101 starting from. That's right, isn't it, Amy? Joe Longhurst. I was lucky to win yesterday, but I don't think I have an account. I think I have previously as a guest, but Amy said she applied it yesterday. What should I do? Okay. She's not working out, is it? Right. What we need, Joe, is all you need is an account invite. If you've purchased under a guest, then the way to fix that is we just go in and we just give you an account invite, right? So bear with me on that. And then you won't lose out on any of your points because they should all still be there. Logan, could I borrow you for a sec? Okay, can I borrow you when you have got a minute? That's fine. No rush. Joe Longhurst, please. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's all right, Logan. Don't matter. Ron M, you've been done. Okay, so please. Just send him an account invite. So Joe, go and check your inbox. Can you hear me though? Just want to know if you can hear me. Okay. What's happened is Joe has come along and bought some bits and pieces, like as a customer, but he's done it on the guest checkout system. So he hasn't made himself an account, as it were. So all you've got to do is find Joe Longhurst in the customer section, not the points section, not Swell, because you've added his points. Find him in the customer section of Shopify, and then at the top you'll see, when you go on the customer, you'll see at the top there's a thing and it says send account invite. If you click that and send him an account invite, that will then, he'll get an email in a couple of minutes, and then he can click on it and it properly puts everything in, it creates an account for him, puts everything in. Okay, that's been done. So if you go and have a look at that, Joe, check your email inbox. If it's not there, it'll be in your junk folder. You'll get an account invite. Click on that. You might ask you to put a password in or something. I don't know. Go and do that. And then once you've done that and you're logged in, then click on the rewards tab, and then you can go and use your rewards. We're going to be removing the £100, by the way. The £100 cash in we're going to be removing. I'm not too sure when, this week or next week, but that's going to go because You're welcome, Joe. That's going to go because we're still not we're still not there yet on stopping people opening up false accounts. John was telling me yesterday he was talking to somebody by email and they were cheeky enough to ask him what's happening with their delivery, and when he went in there and checked on their delivery, he realised that the same person had used the same voucher code on several different accounts. So he cancelled the lot. He didn't even leave on one account, he just cancelled the lot and told them never to shop with us again. So it's happening. So, you know, one way of calming, if we just have to calm things down a bit in that sense. It's like, well, okay, let's not make it so enticing for them to come in and try and rip us off. So we will be losing the £100 one. It will be going down to 50. We might even lose that and it go down to 30. I won't take it below 30. I'll leave it at 30 as the lowest, or the, you know, if I do take away the 50. But bear in mind that might be happening. There's always the few mess it up for the many. I'm still waiting on my orders, Chloe. Most of them have gone out. I've got a few envelopes here to check. Smart the spot. I just cut myself shaving. And it's only a little tiny airline flipping thing. Tissue under the plaster, yeah. Yeah, probably not the best choice of phrase, sorry, Ron. I went, Ron, you've been done, I didn't mean it, you know. That's Joe sorted. If you enter a draw, please be a customer, hit the like button. New customers use the code 5 at checkout. Cool. So we're there on there. Joe's been sorted. Everybody there's been sorted. Oh, who won the print? Who won the print? Just remind me. Let's not get myself too far ahead. Who won the print? Well done, Danielle. Straight in for a 147. Good girl. Ah, so that's who did you like? Yes, I did, Jack. Thank you very much. Gonna have to go and sort that out. It was shaving. We run it, Ron M. So, oh, that's it. Oh no. Right. I ain't even shown you what you won yet, have I? Right. So this is just for Ron M. Are you watching? Just type up a yes so I know that you've got I've got your attention. I'm going to go and change the plaster in a minute because it must look horrible. So, Mr. Ron M, let me know I've got your attention. Too much choice, blimey. Has Purple Fairy got something not delivered as well then? When will we need to get in touch about deliveries that haven't made it? I would say after the end of this week, because we've still got a couple that are going out today. They'll be in the post office tomorrow morning and delivered the next day by 1. So I would say let's start Monday afresh. Come Monday, let's have a look. That's what I would say. No worries. I won't let you down, don't worry. Is there any last supper prints? Do you mean like that Last Supper, that black and white one, Hannah? Is that the one you mean? as in the Last Supper with Jesus Christ and all of that, and the apostles. Yeah, no, see those ones that were out of that book, the Old and Modern Masters, literally all of those, but literally there was only one of each, because I only had one book of each, so there was only one of each print. So if that's not there, someone bought it. And the other thing, Hannah, about the twittering is I have set up an automatic thing so you don't have to worry about tweeting products so much, because there's an automatic thing, and I think every 10 minutes or something like that, it just automatically does a tweet, and it tweets a new product, and when it's done all the products, it starts again, and then and any time we list a new product, it automatically tweets it. So the tweeting of actual products, you don't have to worry about. That's one you can not worry about. It will do that bit automatically, which will help you. 5 minutes behind, watching in 2 speed to catch up. At the sign for someone at the door, so I had to pause. Ah, got ya. Right, so we're talking all this from your mad weekend. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Most of them now, I saw the last ones, I hope, this morning. But as I say, we're trying to catch up with the rest of the post this week. So what we're going to do, we're on there's too many to choose from. So we'll give you a choice of Christ. Right, one with water. Right, there you are, Rob. One of these three. So we'll call that A, or number one. Right, we'll call that A or number one. They're not paper. We'll call that B or number two. The first one was Abbey Woods in Yorkshire. This second one is Arncliffe, Littondale, North Yorkshire. And this one's Upper Wolfdale, Yorkshire, the Wolf Valley. We'll call that number 3 or C. So your choice, Ron, A, B or C? Excellent. Number 2, the one in the middle, the one with the bridge. Funny enough, that's the one I sort of that stuck out to me as well. Okay, so who's in the kitchen? I can hear you creeping about in the kitchen. Who is it? the 2p. Ian, do you always include 2p coins with the circulated Peter Rabbits? Yes, because the whole idea of that is even the coins that go to the volunteers, the 50p, because the volunteers get one each, and even their coin is sandwiched between two 50p's. No special treatment for the volunteers, no special treatment for me, no special treatment for them, and no special treatment for the coins that go into circulation. It's to make sure that when those coins arrive with the volunteers and so on, and they go into circulation, they're already scratched. We don't want to be putting bunch coins into circulation, because that's just putting bunch coins into circulation, and it's not making them a circulated coin. Someone can take that coin out immediately and straight away it's still brand new, you know what I mean? So the whole idea was, and it's part of the farce and the stuff I was highlighting, etc. So it was all part of it really, and it's to say that ordinarily we take great care over the coins that we send you when we package them and we send them out to people, but on this occasion we purposefully abused the coins in whichever way we could in order to make them as if they were circulated. We want them to be like they've been in the system for 6 months or something, but very quickly, you know. So that's the whole idea behind that. Someone's wandering around in my kitchen. Okay, my Peter Rabbits didn't come sandwiched in 2p coins. Which Peter Rabbit are you talking about? If you're talking about the one I sent you with a letter of provenance, no, because the coin's already been roughed up. And it might have been posted, it might not have been posted. If I was posting it, I would have put it between 2p coins on purpose. But if someone else was posting it, they might not have done. But the actual coins that went to the volunteers to go into circulation, they did. Congratulations on 2,000 subs, Ian. Yeah, I know, it's mental, isn't it? 2,000 we're up to. 2019 circulated with letter, yeah, so she would have just, you know, I took one out and they would have just packaged it and sent it to you. Because you've got yours with a letter of provenance, so, you know, it's already been roughed up, but we wouldn't have sent it out to people like yourself who bought it with the letter of provenance. Phil Lighty says, Phil, it is crazy, the speed the channel is growing. It is, it's quite mental. I mean, it's every single day it's picking up more and more hits and so on. Hi Aaron, I've just got to get my lunch. Got to get my lunch. We had a batch of coke, haven't we? Is it possible to do a draw for people who haven't won anything yet? I see the same names just coming out. Just curious. Well, I don't know how easy that would be to sort of work. I mean, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for the people that are doing the moderating. But I tell you what, just for the hell of it, just for Disney Princess, we'll have a couple of extra draws, make it a bit more fun, right? So, who's doing the draws? Is it you, Warren? Warren, you doing the draws? You doing that? I forgot who's doing them. Generator, not picker. Yes, it is, mate. Alright then. So, here's one nice one. Actually, I think they're all nice. I find it so difficult. This one's got a couple of sheep in it. This is, it's M22. This guy made about 24 different prints, a whole set, and all over the country, but mostly up north. And this is M22, number 22, and it's called Stone Walls, and it's up in North Yorkshire. Langstrothdale, this is, and it's that. It's a lovely little print. And nice and easy for me to be able to send as well. We just put it in one of these little envelopes, carded envelopes with something on top and bottom. and off it can go. So is the dollar icon next to the emoji one in the chat window new? And if so, is it in use? Just before I do this, now that's an interesting thing. I was going to ask about that. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning, I couldn't sleep, and I was messing about trying to look at the AdSense and the monetization of YouTube and trying to understand it. It's really difficult to understand. And I came across these settings. Now, the daft thing is I don't even know how I found these settings, and I don't even know how to get back onto the settings. But it gave me the option, I thought, of adding the thing where someone can send you a message but send you $1 or it's super chat, Ron says. Right. So I saw that when I was watching Christopher Collects. And I saw it when I was watching Christopher Collects, and I thought, I wonder how that works. And I thought it was something, a donate button, right. Ron M says it's a donate button. Well, I'm only still learning all of this, as you know. So I actually thought it was along the lines of it only worked through Twitch. It didn't work through YouTube. Didn't know anywhere where you could set it up. But it seems I might have set it up. So, but I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's actually working. And even then, I don't know how we get paid. Because when I sent Christopher Collects money, I just did it on my phone and it charged me on iTunes. So I don't know. You've been accepted now then. I set it up, you remember. Yeah, but when I went on it this morning, there was these settings that hadn't been set up. This particular one hadn't been set up. And I didn't even know where it... Oh, it's called Super Chat and donate like this. See, that's what I was looking for, Amy. And that's the bit that you couldn't find, and I couldn't find, and even Matthew couldn't find. And somehow, some way, I came across that last night, and I've lit it up. Do you see what happened there? You had to wait to be accepted, so you have been. Oh, I see. Good girl. Yes, I set it up. Good girl. Well, it looks like we've been accepted then, because John's just sent us £2. How we get that £2? And on Christopher's one, when somebody sends in money, there's an automatic voice thing come up. But I haven't got one. I wonder why that is. So if I click on that, what happens? No. Okay. Thank you for that, John. I don't. We'll figure out. Oh, up here, look, it's got £2. Up on the screen, it's got £2. You get it at the end of the week. You can do it from £1 to 500. 500. I mean, I get that people can send a couple of quid, but Christ on a bike. 500. YouTube takes 30%, the rest goes to him. I see. Stephen Barnett, £2, like this. That's how it comes up, as a big blue comment. Like that. And the voice thing is Twitch. Okay, well, Dean is working on the Twitch side of things. So now we've got this. Now we've got this working on here. Or PayPal. You use the bank details of PayPal. I think we've done that. End of the week or month. Just been unlucky, the ones I watched. So that is really interesting. So now I've got to watch out for the blue ones, and the blue ones are where people get. Mine automatically came out of PayPal. Interesting, because we don't have a PayPal account anymore, so it's obviously paying them, and then they will pay us. All me lunch. All right, so okay, here we go then. So that one there, right, and make your word princess in honor of our Disney princess. I'm just going to get a bit of lunch. Without opening all the boxes, I don't know what we've got. I know that we've got 250 at the tower. I know we have 50 at the tower. He just sent me another one. I don't know what that is. So I don't know if we've got that many. But if we get,
they weren't intended for him, they were obviously intended for
get enough money for it, it's worth it. 150 each, plus postage on top. Can't do that. People should, and I reckon we can do it. So 150 each, 1, 2,
Right.
3,000. That's £4.5 grand, isn't it?
And then he asked for how would we do the postage, because obviously that's going to be another lot of money.
It will be split in parcels, no heavier than 2 kilos.
Right, and how long do we want? A, we want the money up front. B, how long do we want till we ain't got it? Quite.
I can get it very quickly.
You can get that quantity of all kilograms.
Yeah, I won't go to it. The people that are watching. Because some of it is they collect. We now have access to people that do the sorting and stuff.
Right,
Like
so
that.
you're confident that with those people, you can get sealed bags to that quantity?
I don't need that quantity because I know we've got some here. I just don't know.
Right, okay, so how long do we need to process the orders?
I'll need about a week to 10 days on that.
Right, let's call it 2 weeks then, at least.
And you'll have them in 2 weeks.
Well, we'll ship them within 2 weeks, right now, right now.
Yeah.
£4.5 grand, you sure?
Yeah, and you can create an order for him on our Shopify.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
I hope he does.
I've got to obviously get him to come back and confirm yes and pay before I do an order.
No, you've got to do the order so he can pay.
How does he normally pay then?
When we create the through Shopify, he'll pay with a card.
So he won't pay back to back?
No. Not from Russia. No, not them. Just normal. Just had a quick bite of lunch. Hey, I'm famous, she says. John says, the more you pay through Super Chat, the different colours, you can get the higher amounts. Stay on your screen so other people can see as well. Yeah, well, I've got like a flag. Doesn't do anything with pressing it, but I've got like a flag in it. You know what? I'm gonna have to, it's everywhere. I'm gonna have to come back. Okay, see you later, Hannah. I was talking about the Twitch Discord service here. I don't understand that. Dean will know what that is. I am sorry if I'm being stupid. How do I use the rewards? When you're on the site, you click on the rewards tab and it'll open up a page for you, and that's your account, and then just have a look around. You can't break anything, Joe. You haven't missed a great deal, Steve. Me having lunch. Ian sounds like Alan Rickman and Frank Bruno combined. No offence taken. Dave Lambert again. Well done, Dave. What did I say for Dave? That one, wasn't it? Right, that's what's coming to you, Dave. Got to be careful how that. I'm starting to go up and sort this plaster out. Dave Lambert. That's Dave Lambert. See that one there? It's got some sheep and some fields and stuff like that. Type the word Disney. D-I-S-N-E-Y. Apologies for that. Steve says, created my own site at last, will ensure I stock different stuff. And TGBCH, hope here lets me put a hyperlink to TGBCH on my site. And likewise, only listed Olympics so far, as Ian ran out of most. So, yeah, good point raised there. So the thing is, Steve, you know by now, I'm a little bit different to most. So, don't be avoiding listing stuff for sale just because I've got it in stock. Don't be worried about going into competition with me. You know, you and I, two different entities. Me and them, two different entities. There's 1,000, there's 2,000, there's 5,000 other small-time dealers like me and you out there. There's no need for. I appreciate it. That's very nice and that's great. But no, if I can help, that's cool. And it's your website. You list whatever you want on your own website, and don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't. You know, when it's your website, it's your website. And that's why I'm in half the trouble I'm in, remember? Because I don't like someone telling me I can't do something. I think, well, you ain't got the right to tell me I can't do it, you know? And the same applies to you, mate. You know, it's your website. So you list for sale whatever you want to list for sale. And if you want to list things cheaper than I sell them for, well, then you crack on. I imagine that you're running the whole shebang, like I did when I first started. So if somebody asks you a question, you're answering them. If somebody emails you, you're answering them. If somebody buys something, you're posting it and wrapping it and packing it and going to the post office and all that stuff. But therefore, you're going to do all of that running around and donkey work yourself. You're going to be cheaper than me. You know, I don't deal with the emails. I've got John and Logan for that. I don't deal with any internet work. I don't deal with any posting. I've got Kelly for that. So of course my prices are going to be a bit more because I'm a retailer with staff. You're not necessarily, and so is a lot of other people out there. If you've got a website, that's great, and let's help support that. And one way we can help support that is, like, if you're one of the volunteers putting out the coins, then you've got every video that you take, you can push your own website, can't you, or your own channel, or whatever it is you want to push. You can push your own website and a good cause. You know, I've made that one quite clear with everybody. It's like, you know, let's try and see what kind of exposure we can give everybody. So yeah, great stuff. If you've managed to get your own website, that's brilliant. You're not allowed to, you can't post a link because you're not a moderator. Warren can post a link. So if you can give your link to Warren, he can post it. And then he can post it, and people ain't got to worry about doing it by the back door. You can post it on here, and then everybody that's on can click on it and go and have a look. I don't know about putting your link on our site, and the only reason I don't know that is because I actually don't know how to do it, and we haven't put up. I mean, ideally we want like a little banner thing, don't we? So it changes. I don't know, maybe. Other people's links and coin tubers and so on. If you do a coin tubing video of any kind, you can have your playlist added to our channel. Pardon me, so we can help you there. What else can we do? Oh yeah, if you do a video, like when you're in the future, if you do another one, a volunteer job, then when Matthew uploads your video, I have to remember to sort of let him know at the time, but when Matthew uploads the clips that's got your clips in it, he can add your website address to the description of the video. You see? I do appreciate you being a bit reserved and checking that out with me, Steve. I really, really do. That's really nice. So it is nice that you're checking things out, but don't be too cautious, mate. One thing about your own business is that if you let them, you know, all sorts of people will start telling you how to run your own business. And the minute you allow everybody else to tell you how to run your own business, that is one of the points at which it will start to collapse. Because everybody to run your own business isn't going to take responsibility if things go wrong. They just go, oh, sorry, you know. So, and I take that a lot to heart. So, you know, you've got to go with your own gut instincts, make your own decisions, make mistakes, deal with it, but make your own decisions. Don't let other people decide for you, and certainly don't let other people tell you what to do. Not when it's your business, not when it's your website. Right? Anything we can do to help, we're on it. Oh, we're not competing. I am a fan. Oh, well, it's my jersey, Parishionship, etc. I'm too dedicated to you to go against you, though, hence why I bought 5 Gruffalos off you. That's great, but it's not competing with me. You're not competing with me, not in, if I can't wait to get to your site, link right on the site, I will, okay. Yeah, there you go, send it to Warren, he can put your link here. You're welcome, Disney Princess. Listen, if you haven't won one by the time we finish today, I'm going to give you one. I'm going to let you have one. Sorry, I'm going to let you have one.
You remind me again how much a referred person has to spend before the referral.
25 quid. 25. So, that's, you've got to stop looking at it as competition. You're not my competition. You can sell every single coin I've got. You're not my competition, Steve, honestly. You know, don't let any of that stop you. It's your website. If you've got it for sale, list it. You can't sell it if you don't list it. List it. I won't see you as competition. I see us as colleagues. Why can't we be colleagues? Do you know what I mean? Bus driver in Weymouth, bus driver up there in Manchester. Why can't we just be colleagues? We don't have to be in competition with each other. Yeah, I'm not going to read that out. I'm going to get a big head. We don't want no big heads round here. They get in the way. Egos and all that. Who did we give that last one to? We did that, didn't we? We did. I've got a couple more here. This is where I nearly was. This is just up the road from where I stayed in Scotland. This is very close. Oh, messages from Amy. Sorry, Amy. Joe has his points. Delayed, yes, done. Tuesday, TUES 3130 is another code. She's going for lunch too. I think she'll probably come back. Girl guide's done and packaging. Right, so you've had your Spitfires are done. Spitfires. Your RAF coins are done. They're listed. She's now done the girl guides for when we'll release that one. So the girl guides 2019 will release and the packaging for that. Nope, haven't made it to lunch yet. Haha, bacon cooking, and I've just frozen. Sorry about this, everybody, but I'm just going to cancel this again because we all know that when it does this, it never comes back.